Howdy everybody, and what is up to all of you out there? Yeah, it's been a rough couple of days. It's been a rough week, but we're gonna get through this together as people. You know, there's a lot to sort of put up with, but there is, or at least there should be, a big motivating force to change things for the better. You know, for not just your children, but for you. And like, there's just everything that's been going on lately have been basically kind of by design, by a group of sociopaths who crave power. Sociopaths get power because it was given to them, not knowing that the people who gave them the power are the true holders of the power. So it just makes sense for us to realize, as I've said multiple times before, the best worker is the one that knows that they can get fired if they cross the boss. We're the bosses. We are. And they've been crossing us for too long, and they're not scared of getting fired anymore. So I say, let's fire them. That is something to talk about. It that I am referring to voters. Why did I do that? All right, moving along. We're here. Like, I have been reading up on Valiant a little bit lately. I've been trying to, figure it out a little bit because, like, Valiant, because I have access to Library Plus or Comics Plus, whatever it's called in your area, whatever. It's basically the library's comic book store, so to speak. And if you have a library card and you have a data, a library database that accesses that site, you could just as easily just type in your library card provider, type in the library card number, and boom, you have access to all of these independent made comics from, like Boom Studios and Valiant and Dark Horse and I think Image too. But I've been reading a little bit of Valiant. I've been reading up on Valiant. I've been using like the Wikipedia pages and TV Tropes, because TV Tropes is my go-to when it comes to like most fictional work. And no lie, I am very interested in it. Funny story about how I got into Valiant. All right, so a long time ago, when I had, when I was using Instagram, like I was following Jason David Frank, because I'm a big Power Rangers fan. I'm a big Tokusatsu fan in general. I was following Jason David Frank, and at random, some ridiculously attractive lady by the name of Ciera Foster followed me on Instagram. No clue why. I wasn't popular at the time. I'm not famous now. You know what I mean? Like, I thought it was a bot, or B, just maybe a misunderstanding, because I knew it wasn't a bot because it was the official Ciera Foster, and there's only like a handful of people who call themselves the official anything. And it's like actually spelled correctly and everything like that. So I got a little confused about it. So I sent her a message saying, "Hello, are you sure you're following the right person?" And she's like, "Yeah, I think I am. You are this guy, right?" And I'm like going, "Yeah, that's me." And we've been best buds ever since. But yeah, she was playing Livewire on the Bat in the Sun production of Valiant versus the Universe. And like, in my brain, I'm still like trying to fathom the fact that, like, I know it's like when I saw the when I saw Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe, and I saw her, I'm like, I know her. It's like, what? So there's that. And it's like, it will always surprise me and shock me just how cool she was, to me, and like, how long we've known each other since then. But yeah, but like, from that moment on, I've been interested and sort of off again, on again with Valiant Universe. And, so I learned a little bit about, how important Armstrong is from Archer and Armstrong. And have been learning about like a lot of the like the one thing, as I've said before on multiple times, I hate multiverses. So I understand why a multiverse in the Valiant Universe is necessary, but I still don't like multiverses, man. I don't like the idea of getting rid of a universe and then replacing it with the same people. And then it's like, yeah, this character and this character share the same backstory, the same name, all these other things. But there's just going to be certain little differences between them because they're not the same person. So Bruce Wayne from this planet is not the Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne from this issue is not the same Bruce Wayne on this issue, because this issue was made in this era and this issue was made in this era, and these two eras are both two different time frames and two different universes. What? Stop. Like I can't tolerate that, but I will, because I actually am starting to like it now. I'm actually starting to like the the Valiant Universe. So you got like kind of have one of my favorite characters in there is the Shadow Man right now, obviously, because Louisianian, and also I do like I am finding myself to be slightly interested in the occult now, and trying to figure out I guess part of me does want to know specifically what happens after death, but I'm not really ready to experiment with that yet, because I'm just not ready to kill myself and not come back. Although, since I am living in a country that essentially wants me to work till I die anyway, I'm pretty sure I'm expecting death to come any day now. That is my kind of humor, and I apologize if I offended anyone or hurt anybody by saying that. God, dog, I'm fat. What else is there? So, being, somebody actually, I was having this discussion with a coworker of mine. And the coworker had asked me, because we both believe, I believe in the concept of rebirth and reincarnation, but I'm open-minded enough to accept the possibility of it not being real. Like, I believe that it can happen, but if it's not a real thing, I'm willing to accept that too. I'm not going to be like, rebirth is real, right? It's like, when it's not proven. But if it was a proven concept, the question would be like, would death technically just be life, or would it still be death because it involves a life ending? Because it's like, if rebirth is a thing, then life wouldn't be ending as much as it would just be sort of transitioning into something else. It's a lot like, I have a finger. My finger is still me because it's connected to me. So we were having this, like, this is not a conversation to be having in a restaurant kitchen, because it's like, and me and my coworkers, we actually do have discussions like this all the time. Like, one of my coworkers was asking me earlier, like, if a sword can cut through anything, and if you have a sword that can cut through anything and a shield that can stop anything from being cut, if you have a shield that can protect you from anything and a sword that could cut everything, which one of these things can beat out the other? You know what I mean? And in my brain, the first thing that went through my brain is one has to beat out the other. But at the same time, it's like, what if they just naturally negate one another? Because it's like, what? Like, how you ask that kind of question in this kitchen and expect me to like just, I was washing the dishes, like, so which one can actually beat out the other one? Still messes with my brain, man. But yeah. As y'all can obviously tell, work has been a little bit less stressful for me too, because I don't know. I'm guessing I'm starting to get used to it a little bit. Either that, or like a person who I was having problems with got fired. So not really. I don't think he got fired. I just think that I haven't seen him on schedule lately, and it's like, I wonder why. Because he was annoying. It's like, now, I consider myself to at least try to be professional. It's like, even if I don't like you, I'm not going to want anything bad to happen to you. I just want you to learn your lesson of, like, being a terrible person comes with repercussions. But I don't really want anything bad to actually happen to anyone. It's like, it's like, if he did get fired, I hope he found a better job, or at least wised up a little bit to how he is. But, if he didn't get fired, geez, he hasn't been on the schedule for a while, and we haven't seen him in a while. I wonder what's up. I hope he's not harmed in any way. Speaking of harm, so I have been doing this thing on the internet where I have been posting up stories, using TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook to basically say that I'm marked safe, because it's kind of like my passive aggressive protest towards all the gun violence that's going on in America lately, where I basically just say I'm marked safe. Yet another day of me not getting shot. Because at this point now, it feels like no place is safe in America. Like, I learned, like I say, after the Buffalo shooting, I learned that somebody was shot up a gas station, literally in the area not too far from where I live. And then, you find out about, and then the school shooting in Uvalde. And it's just like, it's like, is anywhere safe? Is any place safe? So until, something happens, or until you can get out at least 20 Republican senators out of Congress, I'm just gonna try to see if I can post up on a daily basis on my stories. Hey guys, I'm marked safe yet again in a place where I can get shot at anywhere because I made the mistake of going outside. So that's gonna be like my daily vlog idea from now on. Because I was doing a daily vlog beforehand. For those who don't know, the weekly vlog comes from daily vlogs that I was doing on Instagram. I did daily vlogs on Instagram. I would do a weekly vlog on YouTube to kind of follow up on those daily vlogs. And then, every so often, I would do a random podcast with my roommate. Ultimately left. And I had to stop doing the daily vlogs on Instagram because I realize now that in person, I'm kind of boring. I don't really have a whole lot going on. And the weekly vlog stayed because I don't mind losing supporters or subscribers on YouTube because I'm not famous anyway, so no big deal. But yeah, that is definitely how this went down. I feel like there's a lot more that I can talk about, but I'm not trying to keep this up too long. Plus, I'm gonna see if I can try to go to some training today, even though I will not have the car. So I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do here. But that is it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off for now. Love and peace. Y'all have a good one and be safe out there. And once again, spread happiness, spread love, spread joy. If you feel like you need to make somebody else feel bad, ask yourself why you need to make somebody else feel bad. It doesn't make any sense. It's like we're all suffering right now. Why would you want to make somebody feel worse? It's the weirdest thing. It's like as if we don't all have emotions or something. Spread love and not hate, not pain, not sadness. Build somebody up. Don't bring anybody down. Be decent. All right, I'm out.